Check out this conversation. Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. You're going to find it hilarious. Um, so, you know how about all this woke movement? You know, you can identify whoever you want to identify as. You know, if you feel like you're a woman, but you're trapped in a man's body, then you should change your identity and your gender. You know, it's just a preference. Your gender is just a preference. You know, if you wake up one day and you figure out and you find out, hey, look, I've decided to become a woman. As a man, you can become a woman. So, you know, if we're going to look at it, if we can just change our biology because that's what we feel like, then we could do that for everything. And I made that comment here, and this really, really got it going, right, in the comments. So Matthew Arman writes and says, this is about camping. It's like a Facebook camping page. They say, what are people using for outdoor heating when you can't have a fire? And Maddie makes a joke and says, a fire that identifies as a heater. After all, it's 2023. Anything is possible. And then I came along. I had to stir the pot, and I said, if people can choose their gender, can I choose my race? I wish to identify as an Aboriginal and pay no income tax or capital gains tax. Where Aboriginals in this country, in Australia, they're exempted from paying this. Alan Kimball says, that's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Also completely false. It's not completely false. And I actually responded to that. I said to Alan Kimball, why are you being so hateful by calling my decision in life to be stupid? By the way, I don't believe it's false. You can see from the ATO. It says, Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islanders people and Indigenous holding entities don't need to pay income tax or capital gains tax on native title payments or benefits. This is from the ATO, Australian Government. Ellen writes back and says, read the whole sentence on native title payments or benefits. That's benefits relating to native titles, which is a pittance and has been extinguished across many parts of Australia and only applies to those who have native title recognition, which includes thousands of Aboriginal people affected by stolen generations. I wrote back and I said, I did. It's income tax included, which I would love. Yes, I also feel that I've been taken advantage of by the government that steals a lot of my hard-earned money. And she starts laughing. And then another comment wrote, this is coming from Shay McLean. She says, you want to choose to be a race that were intentionally murdered, removed from their family to live with people that abuse them physically and emotionally, threatened like animals, banned in speaking black languages and having any respect of language for their own culture. I really hope your kids and grandkids are treated like this so you can learn how much it destroys you inside, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. So I wrote back and I said, trust me, with the amount of tax I'm paying, I feel like I'm being physically abused. I would love to change my race. Shay writes back and says, thank you for proving how stupid and ignorant you are so the rest of us don't have to point it out. Don't ever complain about racism. You are the brunt of the ignorant racist git. My response, all I said is I wanted to identify as an Aboriginal and look how I'm being belittled, attacked in the comments. I really now understand how LGBTIQ feel when they are marginalised. And I said to her, how can I be a racist if I want to identify as an Aboriginal? Doesn't make sense, does it? Kylie writes, I hope you can educate yourself better before you try and identify as any race. Maybe move into a community and see some of the wonderful things in the culture, and you may have a different view. Also, the difficulties faced, it's not a joke, and I wouldn't pretend to identify as any race, causing all the privileges people sitting on pedestals to come out and make people uncomfortable with your uneducated opinion. This is a camping page, since you like to Google generational trauma. I wrote back and I said, "Are you kidding me? Who is pretending? I actually really do feel Aboriginal in the inside. I've been thinking about it for many years. I've finally decided to come out, and all you people are doing is making fun of me. Why can't we just accept each other for what they identify as? Love is love, transgender is transgender, transracial is transracial."
Oh, that was the best. Oh my God. They were squealing in the comments. Squealing, this woke generation. Notice how they started attacking me because I wanted to change my gender, my race. Yeah? But they don't attack a person that wants to change their gender. If he wants to become a female, they don't say, "Oh no, you can't just, you can't just change your gender. You can't just pretend you want to be a female." Yeah, the woke generation don't attack that. But as soon as I say I want to change my race, it becomes problematic now.